Welcome to the AI Opus, or as we like to call it, Teo. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. Hey, Sarah, how's your day going?
It's going great, Mike. There's so much happening in the world of AI today. Are you ready to dive in?
Absolutely. Let's get started.
First up, we have some big news from HP. They've acquired most of Humane's assets for $116 million, effectively ending the AI pin hardware startup.
Wow, so what does this mean for Humane's AI PIN devices?
Unfortunately, Humane's AI pin devices will stop working on February 28, 2025. Refunds are available, but only for purchases made within the last 90 days.
That's a pretty quick shutdown. What's HP planning to do with these assets?
Great question, Mike. HP is focusing on Humane's engineering talent and its CosmOS operating system. They're forming a new AI innovation lab to integrate AI across their products.
That sounds promising. Speaking of startups, what's happening with Spyne?
Spyne, a deep tech startup based in Gurugram, has secured $16 million in Series A funding led by Vertex Ventures.
And what's their plan with the new funding?
They're planning to expand their presence in the U.S. and enhance their GenAI capabilities for automotive retail solutions. They aim to increase their revenue by 3 to 4 times this year.
That's ambitious. Now, what's new with OpenAI?
OpenAI's CEO Sam Altman is seeking public input for the next open-source AI model. They're considering between a GPU-intensive model, O3 Mini, and a phone-compatible version.
That's interesting. Is there a timeline for their upcoming models?
Yes, they have outlined a roadmap for GPT-4.5 and GPT-5, with releases expected soon. They're also launching SWE-Lancer, a benchmark evaluating large language models on real freelance coding tasks.
Sounds like they're up to a lot. Any news about safeguarding their company?
Indeed. OpenAI is reportedly considering granting its nonprofit board special voting rights to protect against hostile takeovers after a recent attempt.
That makes sense. So what's happening with GitHub?
GitHub has introduced a public preview of GPT-4o Copilot, a new code completion model for Visual Studio Code. It promises improved accuracy and enhanced project management features.
That should be helpful for developers. How about Perplexity AI? What are they up to?
Perplexity AI released R1 1776, an open-source version of its DeepSeek R1 language model. This model is designed to eliminate censorship while providing factual, uncensored responses.
Censorship is a hot topic. How are they making this model available?
They've trained it on a dataset of 40,000 multilingual prompts, and its weights are available via Hugging Face.
Interesting approach. Now, what's new with TCS and mass robotics?
TCS and Mass Robotics have partnered to drive robotics innovation. TCS will have a presence at Mass Robotics' Boston facility to provide technical expertise and mentorship.
Robotics is such a growing field. What sectors are they targeting?
They're focusing on developing AI-driven robotic solutions for sectors like retail and transportation.
That's exciting. And what's Google up to these days?
Google has opened Ananta, its fourth and one of the largest global campuses in Bengaluru, India. It emphasizes collaboration, accessibility, and sustainability.
Sounds like a big investment in India. How big is this new campus?
It's 1.6 million square feet and can house over 5,000 employees.
Wow, that's huge. Now, I heard Hexaware Technologies had a big day on the stock market.
Yes, they made a strong market debut, raising a record 8,750 crore on the Indian stock market, with a nearly 8% increase in their stock price on the first day.
That's impressive. What's their focus moving forward?
According to their CEO, R. Srikrishna, the IPO will drive transparency and fuel growth in AI solutions.
Exciting times for them. How about Fiverr? What are they doing for freelancers?
Fiverr is rolling out new AI tools for freelancers. They include the Personal AI Creation Model to train AI on past work and a Personal AI Assistant chatbot for managing routine communications.
Sounds like they're really focusing on empowering freelancers rather than replacing them.
Exactly, that's the goal. Now on to LingoDev, an AI-powered localization platform.
What's new with them?
They raised $4.2 million in seed funding. Their platform uses large language models to automate app localization while emphasizing data privacy.
Data privacy is crucial. And what's Meta up to with their first generative AI developer conference?
Meta is hosting LlamaCon on April 29th. The event will spotlight their open-source Llama AI models, which are already being used by companies like Goldman Sachs and Accenture.
That's quite a lineup. Any legal challenges they're facing?
Yes, despite the adoption, they're facing competition and legal challenges, but Meta seems to be pushing forward.
Moving on, what's happening with High Touch?
High Touch raised $80 million in their Series C funding round, reaching a valuation of $1.2 billion. They use AI to optimize campaigns and workflows by integrating data from warehouses with sales, marketing, and customer service tools.
That's a significant valuation. Anyone else making waves in AI?
Thinking Machines Lab, founded by former OpenAI CTO Mira Murati, is focusing on customizable, multimodal AI systems with an emphasis on safety and user collaboration.
Safety and collaboration are key. And what about safe superintelligence?
They're nearing a $1 billion funding round, which could value the company at $30 billion. Despite not generating revenue yet, they've amassed about $2 billion in total funding.
That's a lot of investment for a young company. How about Augury?
Augury raised $72.5 million in Series F funding, expected to reach $100 million. They use AI to predict maintenance needs by analyzing machine performance data.
That can really help with preventive maintenance in manufacturing. And what's Git up to?
Git secured $15 million in funding for their AI-powered platform that automates the creation of software training videos, offering personalized and engaging content.
That could definitely improve training engagement. And finally, what's InSpace doing in the space tech sector?
InSpace launched a 500 crore technology adoption fund to boost India's space tech sector, offering significant funding and technical guidance for startups and MSMEs.
That's a substantial push for innovation. And finally, what about AdvantageClub.ai?
They introduced Ava 2.0, an AI agent to enhance employee experience by simplifying recognition, rewards, and wellness programs using natural language interactions.
Sounds like a great way to improve workplace culture. Well, Sarah, we've covered a lot today.
We sure have, Mike. Thanks for joining me on this AI journey.
It's been a pleasure, as always. Thanks to our listeners for tuning into TAO. Can't wait to catch up next time.
Absolutely. See you all soon. Take care, everyone.